President Xi Jinping, he congratulated Trump on the victory, and he said, quote, the U.S. and China need to find the right way to get along. What does that actually mean in real terms, and especially economically?
That's a good question, Frank. Look, I thought that the diplomatic niceties that we saw is a positive point. I think she said specifically, we're looking to have a relationship that's based on mutual respect, peaceful coexistence, and win-win cooperation. I think for the economic side, Frank, what I would love to see is whether or not we're going to continue with some sort of economic management mechanisms like we've seen the bilateral economic working group, which is designed to focus on macroeconomic issues, macro policy economic issues, the financial working group, which was designed to really look at financial sector issues. And that's really important in a relationship that has a lot of these tensions, that you have in place some sort of management mechanism. So I'm going to be looking to see if any of that architecture is built in the first 100 days or thereafter, Frank.
You know, I think back in 2016, maybe it was somewhat of a surprise to see now President-elect Trump win that first term, and maybe some of his policies. Maybe, you know, China wasn't expecting them, but now certainly they had some sense that this could be coming. Specifically those 60% tariffs. In your mind, is China actually prepared? And also, we're expecting more stimulus from China. Is that designed to offset the potential tariffs? Do you think it has the ability to offset those potential tariffs?
Yeah, I'll tell you, Frank, China has domestic problems of its own that has very little to do with tariffs coming that will add to their problems. So we were going to see some sort of move here with respect to stimulus, is what we're calling it. We'll see what happens on Friday when we get the announcement. So to answer your question, I don't think this has everything to do with tariffs. I think they may, now that they know it's Trump, figure out if they need to dial that number up a bit. But look, I think what we're seeing from China is a preparation for the worst case scenario, for sure. They've seen this before. They know it's possible. But that statement from Xi, Frank, says to me that they're looking, they're hoping, they're keen to maintain stability in this relationship for as long as possible, understanding that that may not last the entire 4 years.
All right, I want to get to the company-specific potential impacts, at least here. If the U.S. implements expanded tariffs, would China do the same to U.S. products? And in your mind, what companies, what sectors would be mostly impacted?
Well, I think we should expect some retaliatory tariffs or some action from China if they're hit with a 60% tariff. We saw this in 2018, Frank. In 2018, they targeted the agricultural sector very, very heavily. Soybeans, of course, as you know, got hit. By the time we get to 2024, though, Frank, we have a very different China and some of the tools in its toolkit. It's developed some other tools, some entities list itself similar to ours. But also, Frank, let's not forget that China's control of the critical mineral supply chain globally can have a real impact on some of our advanced manufacturing sectors. We will see what happens with EVs. It's clear that there may not be that big of an appetite as there were before, but we still need critical minerals for a lot of things, particularly our defense industrial sector. So there could be some real hitbacks here with China. They have developed a good toolkit.